Good morning, you cracking humans. This is Tony Wagner, and I just did the Higher Than Hell 100 in Wichita Falls. And you are watching the Cycling Maybe channel.
I'm rolling into work, drop my bag off, and then I got a few things to do at a few hospitals. Dude, just wondering what the hell I'm doing. Welcome to 2016, brother. I'm sitting here with a mate of mine, Trent, Trent's like the perfect, if you're a coach, he is the perfect athlete that you'd want in your arsenal. Because if you say do this, he's like the Terminator. If you say do this, he will do it, right? But he's telling me a little bit about Training Peaks and the app that you can use, and a little bit about the TSS and fatigue and stuff. So check this out. That's individual stress balance there, the yellow one.
The yellow one here.
Yeah, okay. So that's minus 35, so that's way too...
I don't understand why that's so low.
What's yours?
Mine's minus 5.4.
Right.
And I've been doing some hard rides, so I don't understand how yours is so low. But anyway,
yeah.
So it's about finding that balance between fatigue and fitness. Generally, going into a competition, you want to have a score, which this score here, which is in the yellow, which is your training stress balance.
Yeah.
You want to be somewhere between 0 and 25.
0 and 25.
That's what they say, because if you're under 0, then you're really fit, but you're going to be buggered. You're going to have too much fatigue. And if you're over 25, which you would only achieve by like resting and not riding, then you're going to be fresh as, but the amount of rest that's required to get to over 25, you're going to lose fitness. So they say you need to be in between 0 and 25 going into a competition to be at your optimal rate. And it's different for every athlete. Like some people respond well to higher training and less rest, so they might go into a comp at say +3.
Yeah.
And then other people, like for me, I like to go into a competition around +14.
Yeah.
10 to 14.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah. So that rates how hard your ride is. So if you look down here on your rides, and that goes off either heart rate or power.
Yeah.
So if you look down here, your heart rate TSS, so you obviously didn't have a power meter on here.
Yeah,
so it's going off your heart rate.
Okay.
And if you didn't have heart rate, you wouldn't get a TSS score. So it's really important you always have either your heart rate on or a power meter to get your training stress score for each ride, so that you've got an accurate indication of your data and your overall fitness and fatigue.
And if you don't have the power meter or the heart rate strap on, you don't get a TSS.
You don't get it.
Okay.
That's it. So you can't just manually put it in. So here you've got 92 TSS score, and that's got a little HR, so that means it's off your heart rate because you obviously didn't have a power meter.
Yeah.
Same again here. And then you go down, so this one 52.5, so obviously you have had a power meter on this bike.
Yeah.
Yep. And so it's all based off that, 109. And TSS is worked out by intensity times duration. So if you do a really long ride and it's really intense, you're going to have a massive TSS score.
Right.
And then conversely, if it's a short ride with low intensity, you'll have a low TSS score.
Yeah.
So that's how it works. So there's North Road Ride Long Bunch, and that's 163 for 3 hours for 3 hours of riding, which is pretty high. Yep.
Frost on the window pane, branches cut into clear blue sky, and the wind carries.
Dave's just rocked up. This is the guy, one of the two guys behind North South blog, isn't it? North South.
We're just going North South.
North South, North South, not North South blog, North South. But they are their recent video, man. It was crazy. How good was it?
When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right."
And who filmed this?
Her girlfriend.
Did she?
Yeah.
Is she a good filmmaker?
She's getting thrown around on this boat.
Was she?
Yeah.
So is she a good filmmaker, or is she just a good
does what
mate?
she's told.
It's like It's like Hannah. Poor Hannah has to hold the camera for me all the time. Like, I feel so sorry for her. So this trip is the Amalfi Coast.
Yeah, and then we went to Dolomites afterwards.
Yeah.
Via Tuscany.
Yeah.
So it was 12 days, and yeah, that was the film that we made from it. So,
Oh, you've got a proper
proper
drone.
Yeah, we got the Inspire.
No way.
Yeah, so it makes it a little bit easier to do shots, but
Yeah. All right, so David's sitting here. Although these guys are great movie makers, he's sitting here showing me they've started a new website called Race Atlas, and it basically is a funnel for all good cycling and running content. So basically anything that is good on the internet, recycling related or running related, you can actually choose on the website. So what is it? Race Atlas.
yeah, raceatlas.com. And yeah, it's just like a big feed, and you can browse on the side by categories.
Yeah.
So whatever you're interested
So you
in.
choose running or cycling.
Yep.
And then you can just add movies through categories.
Yep. And then yeah, you just scroll down, and here we've got like last night's stage of Tour Alberta, auto plays, Tour of Britain stage 2 highlights. Yeah, it's all in one place.
Yeah, right.
And then you can go up the top, and if you find something that you're really interested in, you think other people would enjoy,
Yeah,
you just drop
hit
that link in there.
And you put the link there. So when's this thing going live?
Well, it's live now, so anyone can check it out. But we're doing the official launch on Monday. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So can I do a Cycling Maven exclusive launch?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
All right. Yeah, doing it. We're going to do it tomorrow's vlog.
Sick.
Verge.
Yeah, this is the Specialized Diverge. Yeah, no, so that's their adventure bike.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's also good for commuting. These
So-
fat puppies on them.
What are they? 28s.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Full disc.
But it's really dirty at the moment, as you can tell.
Seriously, man, you don't get a better day. It is a beautiful day. People in the park. Life's good. Life is so good. I need to get out on the bike, but I've got work to do. What do? The ultimate conundrum. Having to do work, but wanting to get out on the bike. Anyway, I've got to go to a couple of hospitals now.
Light a fire, keep the night at bay, and the wolves from the door. Watch those words rise with the smoke, and shadows dance on the floor. Run, river, run to the sea.
All right, it's just past 5 o'clock. All of my day job stuff is done. So there's a group ride tonight, the Tuesday Night Champs. You guys have seen it before. That's the one I had a massive crash on. And I'm gonna go do that. Bro. What is that thing?
Busted.
You have been busted epically. Mate,
Fun bike to ride, right?
it's so good.
Yeah.
It's the best thing I've ever seen.
Look at this. Rolls up into nothing.
Oh, mate. Seriously, I want one.
Yeah, they're hard to find.
All right, so for those of you who don't know Nick Bensley, he is an absolute destroyer on a bicycle. He did the hour record. He did 48.275 for the hour record, which is absolutely flying. Considering Bradley Wiggins, the top of their game, did 54 kilometers, something like that, 48.75 for an amateur cyclist in Melbourne. That's pretty amazing. But it just goes to show what a great character he is, riding around on a bike like that. Like, he's a funny guy, he's a good guy. Now, remember I was telling you about Tuesday Night Champs? Well, I've talked this legend into coming and joining us. So he's kitted up and he's coming.
Water always wants to be free. Run, river.
So I just went to pull my camera out. It slipped out of my hand and I caught it mid-air as it was falling to the ground. How I caught it, I'll never know. But I just saved this camera again.
Run over me.
Love a Strava kit.
And it has been in the wash.
Yeah, Hannah has washed it. All right, let's do this, man.
Alright, see ya.
See you later.
Be safe on your ride.
Yep. We will. All right, Cannondale Canyon. I'm taking the canyon tonight as a good omen. Hopefully no one crashes me or does something stupid.
Oh, to take away my memory. Oh, to take away my memory.
All right, the light is tears on this phone. How was it, brother?
Hard.
It was hard, eh?
Yeah. It's just those like surges
Yeah.
that you kind of need to ride a lot. The old 30k a week average doesn't really do it much.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. That hurt me a lot, like I've got a stitch now. All right, I'll see you later, Governor. Good stuff, man. Thanks for that.